So how did you prepare for the circle differently than Too Hot to Handle? Because they're obviously one's on a tropical island and one's in a room alone.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I didn't really prepare. I thought, like, with Too Hot to Handle, it was completely different. I had months. I knew that I was practically going to go on Too Hot to Handle because we were having like serious meetings. I was going to London and talking with the execs and doing like psych tests. But with the circle, it was like, we want you to go on the circle and you've got 2 weeks. We're going to go to Manchester and you've got to get all your stuff together.
Wow, in 2 weeks. I don't think fans know how much goes into that time before and how you're isolated for so long. So that was crazy to see.
The days leading up to it, I was just really panicking because you're in a room on your own. Like, you've got no one else to bounce off of. And I thought, am I enough? Like, am I enough of a TV personality to be put in a room? I just think like my security started to come in play a little bit. And I just thought, oh my God, like, this is so surreal. And then when I walked through the door of the circle, I see my apartment and I just knew, like, this is where I'm meant to be. This is amazing. So blessed to be put in this situation.
We saw that you actually teared up in one of the episodes, that you're able to be yourself completely, and people appreciated that. So
yeah,
can you just talk about your thoughts on that?
It's just really important to, like, when I was younger, I never fit in. Never. Like, I was always bullied. I was always the outcast. I was always the weirdo. No one ever wanted to talk to me. So it went from like eating lunch in the toilets to being on the circle, playing myself and being voted the most popular through being myself. So it really touched me. And I just thought, all these years that I've been putting myself down and thinking that I'm not good enough.
Do you think that goes into how kind you are to other people, that you know what it's like to be on the other end of that when people aren't so understanding?
100%. Definitely. I'll never forget where I come from. I'll always be me, always be humble, and I would never think I'm better than anyone else just because I've been on a couple of TV shows. Like, everyone has their own path of life, and I've just been extremely blessed with being able to go on the circle. But I think being a nice person will get you far in life.
So did it ever feel weird when you're saying stuff out loud, you're having to say what's going on in your head and what do you want to message? So how long did that take to get used to?
To be honest, I think it took a few days. It takes ages to send a message because it has to be punctual. The exclamation points and the dots need to be put in the right places, and then you need to wait for the other person to think of a reply, say the reply, then send it. So it's a lengthy process. So every 20 minutes, and then you've got to think of a reply. But everything you want to say, you just want to speak and just get everything out. But
Yeah,
you can't, because they have to answer one question at a time. So you have to then cut what you've said in half, then send that as a first message, and then follow it up with another message. But yeah, it's crazy.
So it's fully voice activated actually, or is someone typing out what you're saying?
I guess it would be someone typing out what I'm saying, yeah. But it certainly feels like it's voice activated, because whenever I say something, it would pop up on the screen. It's quite scary.
What's it like when you're not messaging, or the details of that we don't get to see?
You're just waiting around, cooking, cleaning, sitting down.
You got more into the cooking too on the show. That was hilarious to watch in the beginning, but then you really honed it in. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't cook. I was cooking plain pasta with cheese and pizzas. So yeah, I think.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that they didn't show all of my cooking, because it was terrible.
Yeah. Did they tell you to go into certain different rooms where, someone's working out?
Like, we got told that we have other places to go. So we had the hot tub, the gym, the yoga room. And to be honest, I only went out once, and that was to the gym. I went there bored. Yeah. I was like sitting on the bouncy board, like, I wasn't even working out properly. I was just like using the equipment. I was just bored.
So something to just not be on the couch. Did you get cabin fever?
You start investing yourself too much in the game, and it starts to send you a little bit loopy. So then you have to kind of take a step back and think, oh my God, it's just a game. Enjoy the process, because before you know it, it's going to be over. You need to just enjoy the process.
How did your strategy already being on TV play into the circle?
being on Too Hot to Handle, I was nervous all the time, and I was constantly self-conscious about what I looked like, how I was coming across, and how I was acting, and like paranoid about like what I should be doing. Like, am I making the most of this opportunity? Should I play up more to the cameras? And I didn't, and I was just myself. And then when I watched Too Hot to Handle and I was loved by so many people, I thought, oh my God, like I'm gonna go on the circle and I'm gonna be so chill, because I know that going on TV, if you're yourself, you're relatable. If you're relatable, people like you. So that definitely went to my advantage being on TV before, because it gave me the confidence to be myself.
Yeah, your confidence is showed in both of the shows, and I'm rooting for you. And just thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Thank you, Molly.